So you want to build a house in Colorado. You and your wife have been dreaming of this very day for years. You've been slaving away at the job that you're no longer happy in, and you're finally ready to drop that job, jump in the car, and head on out here. Well, there's a few things that I'd like to talk to you about so that that dream can become a reality. I'm Charlie Adams. What's up, Colorado? This show is 100% satire. I don't represent anybody, and this show doesn't represent anybody. So, future Colorado homeowners, I don't want to scare the hell out of you, but I kind of need to scare the hell out of you. I don't want you to be that couple that spent their entire life savings on a house that ran $480,000 over budget on an original $500,000 budget, just so that they have to sell their home, lose $400,000 to $500,000, and move back to where they had originally come from, going back to that job that they really don't want to do anymore. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the different counties of Colorado. So Colorado is kind of unique in that each county tends to be quite different from each other. Wildly so, depending on what county it is. For example, in Denver County, they've got some of the most stringent construction regulations and code enforcements. But then you get into a county, say Custer County. Custer County has no enforced building codes. So you see, there can be a very drastic difference between each county to do business in. I'd like to talk to you about two different counties in particular. Here we have Chaffee County. Chaffee County is home to Salida and Buena Vista. I know those are controversial ways to say those names, but that's how I'm saying them, and I'm sticking with it. So in Chaffee County, the largest general contractor is a pillar of their community. They work diligently to be the most honest, hardworking, quality conscious, and safety-oriented construction contractor that they can be. And they're known throughout their community as good quality people, doing good quality business at good reasonable prices, keeping people safe, healthy, and happy. And their end result is a house or a home or a building that people can truly feel comfortable in and happy in and healthy in. It's a good construction industry in Chaffee County. Now, I'm not saying that Chaffee County doesn't have any problems, and some of those problems I know about. I've been studying Chaffee County for 12 to 15 years, and these are the types of things that I hear very consistently about their largest general contractor. Now, why am I talking only about the largest general contractor? Well, because the largest general contractor has quite a bit of responsibility. And in Chaffee County, being the quality contractor that they are, the entire rest tends to follow. And so in Chaffee County, the construction industry is quite solid. Okay, Colorado, now for the juicy part. I've never heard a single good word spoken about the largest home builder general contractor in Custer County. As a matter of fact, the only thing I've heard is horror stories. One of the ways contractors screw homeowners is as follows. Colorado is a contract state. So more or less, whatever's in your contract between yourselves and the general contractor or home builder goes. Well, they know this, and so they manipulate things. So one of the things they do is they give estimates, but they never give guaranteed maximum prices. And they also never mention anything about change orders or overages or anything like that. They specifically leave as much out of the contract as they can. So what does this mean? Well, this means that myself, as well as many others, have had people at retirement age bawling in tears coming to us saying, how did this happen? What can we do? And the first thing we tend to say is, well, hire a good attorney. And what's their response to that? We don't have any more money for an attorney. See, what happens is this contractor, they'll start building the home. They might even do a pretty good job at building this home, but they'll start to add overages. Overages and overages and overages. And if the homeowner's not careful with change orders, they'll also start to add change orders. Now, change orders aren't necessarily a bad thing, but with a contractor such as this, oh, you're going to want to be careful because they'll explode that change order into an astronomical figure. So to give you an idea, when I said that some people have come to me with overages of $480,000 on a $500,000 build, I'm not kidding about that. In other words, not only are they having to pay the $500,000 for the build itself that was budgeted, but then the overages ran another $480,000, combining to $980,000 for a $500,000 home. So this is what happens. They wind up being forced to pay that overage, $480,000. Then they come to us and they say, oh my gosh, what do we do? Then they say, we don't have enough money for an attorney. So then what happens? They sell their house. They sell the home that they wanted to retire to. They sell the home that they had been dreaming about their entire lives. And they sell it at a fraction of the cost of what it actually took to build the home. Or excuse me, what they actually paid to build the home. Now remember, it was a $500,000 build. That's what the estimate came up to from the general contractor, the home builder. But then there's $480,000 of overages. So the people sell their house and they'll sell it for the cost of the build plus the land, utilities, and a few other things. If they're lucky, they'll get a little bit in inflation, or real estate inflation. So maybe they sell the home for $680,000. Well, that means they're still in the hole. That means they came out to Colorado. They had this home built, dreaming of this wonderful retirement, then being forced to sell their home and still having a debt of around $380,000 that they have to go home to wherever they had come from in the first place and go back to that job that they really don't like anymore just to pay the overages cost. In Colorado, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to see that happen to you. So future homeowners of Colorado, if you'd like to learn more about guaranteed maximum prices, or if you'd like to learn more about contracts in general, and especially if you'd like to learn more about how general contractors and home builders can screw over their clients out of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, click like and subscribe and check out my next videos. In the meantime, have yourself a gorgeous Bluebird Colorado day.